was so happy for you, and I immediately was like, can we get her, can we get her? Because I was so excited that you won, so thanks for rushing over and doing this. You must be exhausted.
I'm thrilled. Thank you for having me.
And you're just still carrying it with you every day.
I just do this. I've been doing curls. I slept with it.
That's dangerous.
Sharp.
It's a little pointy.
It's a little pointy. Yes, exactly.
Well, thank you for being here. And so when they called your name, because it was a tough category. I mean, all of the categories this year, I think in every category was tough. But what did you think when your name was called?
I actually, I have to say there's a line in the show at one point where Walt, remember when he goes into the supermarket and he's naked, and he says to Skylar, I was in a fugue state. I felt like I was in a fugue state at that moment. I just thought, they called somebody else's name, and then all my castmates were standing up around me cheering, and I thought, oh, I think they just called my name.
Right.
Okay. So then I went up and hugged Bryan Cranston, and he just whispered in my ear, he said, just breathe.
Yeah.
And that was really good because I was not breathing.
Yeah, right. It's really exciting.
It is.
And now you have 2 daughters, right?
I do.
And how old are they?
7 and 12.
So they must have been excited that Mommy won the Emmy.
They were very excited. They were very excited. They do not watch the show, of course.
Yeah, well.
Yes.
But they saw you win the Emmy.
They did.
Yeah,
they
that's
did.
exciting.
Yes.
Yeah. So you get home, and then there's so what time did you get home? Were they waiting up for you?
No, they were at their dad's house, and they were watching, and I called them right after the whole show was over, and my 12-year-old was crying and going, oh, mommy, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. So it was great. We were having a big
that's
cry.
going to pique her interest even more. Doesn't that make your daughter want to see what you won the Emmy for?
Yeah, I try to soften what the subject matter is about. She says, Mommy, what does he cook? And I say, oh, it's not nourishing at all, and it doesn't taste good. It's not good for you. She has a general idea about it, but I've softened it as much as possible.
Well, you know she's going to watch. She's definitely going to.
At some point. I've said 18.
Yeah. Maybe before that.
Yes.
So now the finale is next Sunday, and it is just ramping up. Like the episode Sunday night was crazy. I can't imagine how this thing ends.
Yeah, it's.
So tell us.
I keep saying, okay. Well, here's how it goes.
Okay.
All right. So there's this big musical number.
Oh, great.
And
that's great. That would be
we
hilarious.
all walk off down the street, singing and dancing,
just throwing money in the air.
Throwing money in the air.
Everyone gets away with it.
That's right. It's a happy